So we are starting the final day of the Danelaw Way here in Castle Bytham with this beautiful church behind us. About 12.5 miles till we get to the fabulous and very beautiful town of Stamford. We've just followed this path past the cemetery and heading away from the village. Poor old Danny looked a bit tired this morning when I went to put his harness on. As you can see, it's a well-marked footpath. So much easier when the farmers show you exactly the track you should be walking, so you're not going on their crops. And the wide open fields again. Quite a cold westerly wind again today. It was Storm Dave last night, which only sort of hit Lincolnshire. I mean, it was windy here, nothing like it was up north. And I think the remnants of that storm is what's driving this cold wind. It's making my ears quite cold. This looks like deer fencing. I can't see any deers in there, so maybe it's to keep deer out. I'm not quite sure. Looks like this track could be a bit boggy in wet weather times. It's quite a merry little path we're walking along. There is the quarry road over to our right, which probably would be slightly easier walking but not as pretty. And the guide booklet says the view from the quarry is quite something. What an absolutely charming woodland. So the quarry is over to our left. Can't really see it because of the trees to our left. All you can hear is the wind, really, and my footsteps. You can just see down there, we're quite way up. I presume there's a river down there somewhere. And then you might just get a glimpse through the trees there of the countryside opening up again. The hamlet is Holywell that we're just walking through. And I think there is a Holywell lodge, but I'm not sure we'll be able to see it. It might be up there. We're just going to cross straight over and carry on that track you can see up ahead. So we're coming into Pickworth Great Wood. Now this has been described as one of the quietest places in England. To give you the views, so we've sort of come from that direction. There's certainly plenty of birdsong in Pickworth Wood. My microphone won't pick it up, I'm sure. And obviously there's no road noise. It is very peaceful, even though it's a slightly ugly forestry track that we're walking on, but easy walking and a beautiful woodland. Now my app tells me this is the E136, which must mean it's one of the designated European walking routes, which I don't know too much about, but I know that they're quite extensive networks that you could walk across the European continent. On the day I bought some extra sun cream with me because I keep catching the sun on my face, and just as I took my jacket off it decides to start raining. Never mind, I don't think it's going to last for long. It's only a light shower. And this is the village of Pickworth. It's not a village, hamlet.
Now turn left.
It's a really pretty village, hamlet. Very quiet. As you can see, the sun's come up again, so there you go. You can just see the manor farm there. Oh, Danny. Interesting information board about Pickworth. It mentions the drift, which was that ancient pathway we were on yesterday, and that we are on again today. And it does say that this is where you used to send the animals if you're going down to the markets in London. There are also ruins, and then there was a poet here, John Clare, who worked as a labourer and poet. And there is the All Saints Church, which doesn't have a spire at all. It's very sort of square. Walking along the drift, obviously it's very quiet, just Danny and I here. So it's a moment of reflection. For anyone who's watched any of the other sections of walks that we've done on the channel, you'll know that I normally walk with my Springer Spaniel Bailey, but these distances are too long for him, and he's just struggling a bit this last week, which just makes me quite sad. Not used to really going out walking without him. I've obviously got little Danny, my rescue sprocker, for wonderful company. But it's so good for the soul, for your mental health, to just get out and walk, one foot in front of the other, seeing a bit of history and different areas that you wouldn't walk normally, and think about who has walked before you. It starts to become rather more civilised now. I think we're turning off shortly to head towards the village of Ryhall. It is Easter Sunday, so there are some people out walking today. A few cowslips just over there where Danny's running. I've been on this track for a little while. Obviously very easy walking. And looks like the sun's out up ahead. Leaving the track behind us. Just got a few hundred metres on this nice grassy path before we turn onto Ryhall Road. Ryhall is the next village, and I think we'll find somewhere to sit and have our snacks there. We're a little bit over halfway now. There's really annoying gateways where you can't get through with your rucksack on your back, so you have to take it off and then wheel your way through. Right, Ryhall Road, that way. 200 metres on that road, but just take care because there's not really a verge. But here, look at this, roadside verge, nature reserve, Rutland Council. This is Salters Lane, a lot quieter than the road we were just on.
This way for 700 meters.
As you can see, evidence of wildlife. I think this is the River Gouache. Isn't that pretty?
turn left onto path.
Now, I believe the reason there are two Danelaw Way markers is there is a slightly shorter route that goes through a different village that way and takes you into Stamford, and the route that we're taking, which takes you through refuel. And the writers of the guidebook said it's really up to you to decide which way, because they felt they were both so beautiful, they added them both in. So we're going the slightly longer route, but as I said, slightly shorter route saves you about 3 miles that way. Danny and I like styles like this with a dog gate. Right, Danny, good boy, wait for me. And we've dropped down to meet the river that we crossed earlier. It's a bit too steep for you, Danny. So we're just going to walk alongside it for a little while now. We came into the village on a very potholy road, not the prettiest, but now we're on Church Street.
Follow this way for 80 metres.
So we stopped in Hall at the playing fields behind me, in the sunshine, had something to eat, put my rucksack back on with my jacket in it, and then it started raining, and now it stopped again. I'm just going to leave my jacket on for a little bit, just in case. Just going to cross over the river again and then take a right. It's actually hailing now. Random. So this is the village of Belmsthorpe. There's a pub.
Next keep right, then turn right.
I mean, you can see if we went on the road, we'd be 2 miles from Stamford. Probably take us a wee bit longer. Missed our friendly Viking on the street light up here, up Castle Rise, and I presume there's a footpath at the end of it. Somebody is providing for dogs. You don't want a bally then, Danny? No? Very curious alpacas. All sorts of animals in this little small holding. There were sheep back there. There's more alpacas on the other side. They're looking at Danny. Wind's definitely picking up a bit. I wonder if we're getting the tail end of Storm Dave. So up ahead I can see a church spire. I think that might be the village of Ullenthorpe, which we don't quite go to. We turn away from it on our final push into Stamford. It's definitely another landmark up ahead. So I'm guessing these are badges because they look far too big to rabbit warren. There's even a notice. Oh, I do wonder if that is Stamford I can see over there. Well, I think we've still got an hour to go, but getting closer. So as we leave the arable fields behind us, come this way, Danny. We're just going to walk along this A road for a little bit and find a safe place to cross over a bit further down. We need to try and cross, as you can see, what is a very busy road. There's the footpath ahead of us. The guidebook says we should read this interesting notice board about the Uffington Estate, the private grounds of Uffington Estate, and the way follows the line of the Welland Navigation Canal, which was active until 1863. So, there we go. Come on, Danny. We're going this way. you can read that, was created by the Burghley House Preservation Trust, commemorating the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, the Queen's Green Canopy. Right, Stamford, up ahead. Here is on the site of the Greyfriars Monastery, where the remains of Joan the Fair Maid of Kent were buried, the mother of King Richard II. There you go, a little bit of history. Gate Hall, demolished in 1688, with this very funky dog door knocker.
Follow this way for 300 meters.
Oh, here comes the rain again. Library, officially the end. And so, with the public library behind us, we've finished the Danelaw Way. Really hope that you've enjoyed this walk. What a great route. 62 miles, I think, from Lincoln, and now we've arrived at Stamford.